Okay, let's get started. So let's use a strap today. That always feels good to release tension and tightness in the body and gives us a few moments at the beginning of the practice to really kind of let everything go. So let's just take a few moments here laying down on the back. If you're feeling any tightness or tension in the neck or head, I have a really comfy blanket here under my head, and that really helps. So feel free to place a blanket so that you're supporting your neck and head. Let your back be supported by the floor beneath you. And then you can have your legs out straight if that feels okay on your back, or you can have the knees bent. So let's just close the eyes and take a few moments here to notice what's going on in the body right now. Notice what's going on in the mind. See if you can start to deepen your breath. So everybody's bodies respond and react differently to stress, and new things I notice with myself have come up. We were just talking about this, and the jaw and the neck and the head and shoulders. And I'm so used to carrying my tension in my low back and my hips, so it's just interesting that different areas of the body can respond with different things that are going on. So let's just try to take this hour to pay attention to where in your body you might be holding on to some tightness and tension. And then use your breath as a tool to soften the intensity of that stress that you're feeling in the body. So breathing in through the nose and breathing out of the mouth. Relaxing the muscles in the face, the space between the eyebrows. So often carrying tension between the eyebrows and the forehead. We can start to feel that as a headache or just heaviness in the head. So try to soften the space around the eyes. And then the jaw, relaxing the jaw. Let there be space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth. Let the shoulders move down away from the ears so you can create some space around the neck and throat. And then just feel a nice gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe. And then from here, lifting one foot off the floor at a time, draw the knees into the chest. You can hug the knees in, lifting your low back off the floor. You can make some circles with the knees in one direction and maybe in the other. And then just getting a little movement with your breath. As you inhale, let the arms float up and back, let the feet lift. As you exhale, just hug the knees into the chest. Inhaling, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. Two more, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug it in. And one more time. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We're going to reach for the strap here. Hopefully you have a yoga strap that you can loop together. We'll place the right foot in the shoulder blades. And then just letting the foot be supported by the strap. We're going to let the left leg go straight. Arms completely relaxed. Any little movements you need to make first, feel free. You can bend and stretch the right knee. You can sway the right leg left to right. Once you find your deepest expression of this pose, pause there. And then again, check in with the upper body. Check in with the space between the eyebrows, the jaw. Let the shoulders slide down. Soften through the neck and throat. And then breathe with ease. So yes, we're opening up the hamstring. We're releasing tightness and tension in the low back. We're helping here with circulation in the leg, but this is a really nice way to just quiet the mind down, focus on your breathing, letting the chatter in the mind get a little more quiet. In through the nose and out of the mouth. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. You might need to loosen the strap a little bit. You're just going to soften the right knee, and we're going to cross the right leg over to the left. And then you can tighten or loosen the strap accordingly. You can have the knee bent if you need to. You can try to lengthen the leg. So once you find the pose where you feel like you are getting to the edge, where if you went a little if you went a little further, it would be too far, and if you backed off, you wouldn't be doing enough. So you just want to be in that place where your body is feeling the effects of the pose as you breathe. Relaxing the upper body, letting the breath flow with ease, staying grounded down through the hips and low back. Let the eyes be closed. In through the nose, out of the mouth. Take one more deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, softly bend the knee. Let the foot come out of the strap, hug the right knee into the chest, bend the left knee, and we'll come into a figure four. So your right ankle crosses over the left leg. We're going to reach for the back of the left thigh. You can rock left to right with the shape of your legs, and then pause over to the left. Draw the left knee in towards your left shoulder. Let both shoulders relax down. Lengthen and soften through the neck. Let the back of the head feel completely supported. And relax through the face. Letting go of any tightness or tension that you feel around your right hip. As the pose starts to feel a little bit easier or softer, you can draw the left knee in a little bit more. So you're increasing the intensity of the pose, but we're decreasing the intensity of those stressful feelings that you might be experiencing. So when we tap into the hip. Sometimes we find a connection with emotional stress or tension. So just thinking about using your breath to let that go as the pose physically softens. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to release the foot down to the floor. Both feet come down about mat width apart with the knees bent. And then just gently windshield wiper the legs left to right. You can start off small and then get a little bit bigger. Nice and slow and controlled. Your inside thigh pulls down to release the low back and to release the top of the thigh through the hip flexor. So a gentle sway left to right. Good, and then we'll come back to center and then switch sides. So the left foot is coming into the strap. Right leg goes straight. Any little adjustments you need to make, any movements, you can point and flex the left foot. You can sway left to right a little bit. You can point and flex the foot. Notice how much deeper the pose might feel with a flexed foot. So use this time here to just check in. Let the space between the eyes relax. The back of the head feels supported by the floor beneath you. Letting the shoulders relax down. Relaxing the jaw, the neck and the throat. Breathe deeply with awareness and with ease in through the nose and out of the mouth. Letting your low back feel supported and grounded as you lengthen and release the tightness in the back of the left leg to help relax the low back. Exhale, let's bend and soften the left leg, reach it over to the right. Pause. You might feel some tightness or clenching in the outside of the left leg. Just ease in. Maybe we'll start to flex the left foot a little bit more. Straighten the left leg a little bit more. Try to relax the whole area around your left hip, the outside of the left leg. Relaxing the space between the eyebrows, making sure you have space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth. Relax the shoulders. So the IT band is a very tight part of the body, the whole outside of the left leg that attaches to the hip and can affect the low back. So really ease in here. Maybe go a little deeper. Maybe reach the leg a little further. Maybe breathe a little deeper. Give yourself the time to relax. Give yourself permission to let go. Let the mind be quiet and just focus on what you're feeling how you're feeling and where you're feeling. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, soften the knee. Let's come back to center. Bend the left knee, hug the left knee into the chest, bend the right knee, figure 4. Left ankle crosses over the right leg. We'll draw the right knee into the chest. Gentle sway left to right, and then pause over to the right. Pull the shoulders gently down. Relax the back of the neck, the back of the head, the space between the eyebrows and the jaw. Relax. Maybe you go a little bit deeper into the hip by drawing the right knee in a little bit more. Maybe taking a little bit more in when you inhale. Letting a little bit more go as you exhale. Take a full breath in. Out. Slowly release. Let both feet come down to the floor. Feet are about mat width apart. Gently windshield wiper the legs left to right. And then we'll come back to center. Bring the knees towards the chest, and you'll make your way up to sit. So you can rock left to right and press yourself up to sit, or you can roll front to back and bring yourself up. We'll take the strap and move that out of the way. Once you come to seated, we're just going to bring the soles of the feet together out in front. Hands are going to come onto the shins or ankles. And then inhale, we're gonna lift the chin, peel the shoulders back, press your chest forward. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin, let the head hang heavy, pull the belly in as you round your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull back. Try to let the head hang heavy. Inhale, press forward. And exhale, pull back. Coming up to center, you're going to reach both arms up overhead. We'll interlace the hands, let them come behind the head. As you inhale, press your head into your hands. And then as you exhale, keep the spine long. The elbows hug in and you're just dropping the chin, letting the weight of the head release the neck and shoulders. Inhale, let the head lean back, supported by the hands. Our spine is staying tall here, just moving the neck and head. Exhale, draw in and down. Inhale one more time, lean back. And exhale, tuck the chin. Here you're going to inhale, lift the head. Let your right hand stay where it is. Your left hand comes down next to you. Inhale, feel your right elbow reach back. And exhale, right elbow to the left knee. Tuck the chin, let the head be heavy, and then push back with your right hip. Inhale, lift the head, peel the left shoulder blade back. Exhale, the right shoulder blade back. Exhale, right elbow to the left knee, let the head come down. One more time, inhale, right shoulder back, and exhale, elbow to knee. Coming back up to center, switch sides, left hand comes behind, right hand comes next to you. Inhale, lean back, exhale, round, elbow to knee, let the head draw it down. inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Get a nice stretch all along the left side of the back. One more time, inhale and exhale down. Coming back to center, both hands reach up overhead as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, reach the hands forward, let them come down to your feet, drop your head. So let the weight of your head create a little bit of lightness in the forehead and the face. You're releasing tightness and tension in the neck. You can roll your head left to right. You can roll your whole torso left to right. Gets a little bit lower down the back. You can use your inhale to find length in your spine and your exhale to find a little more depth as you fold forward. So a few really deep breaths here, moving in any way that you would like. If it's too deep, you can back off or find your deepest expression. Take a full breath in and exhale. Let's slowly make our way back up. We'll bring the knees together and we'll come on to hands and knees. And we're going to come right into child's pose. So we're going to get the knees wide, big toes touch, hips sink down, arms reach way out in front, let your forehead drop down. Drop your forearms and your elbows to the floor. Bring your palms together, thumbs are up, pinkies are down. Bend your elbows so your thumbs reach for the space at the back of your neck. Press down with your forehead into the mat. Pull back with your shoulder blades. Maybe you scoot your elbows forward about an inch or two and then sink back. Pause here and breathe. You can interlace your hands and let them rest on the back of the head if you'd like. You can even let your hands hold on to the back of your neck, maybe even giving your neck a little massage with your thumbs. Let's let the hands reach back out in front and come up onto hands and knees. The knees will come parallel underneath the hips. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. And let's just move the spine with the breath. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. As you exhale, tuck and round. You can add the feet, curl the toes under. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck and round. One more time, just like that. Curl the toes under. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck and round. We're going to come to neutral spine. We're going to take the right foot, send it straight back. The toes are down on the floor, and you're just going to rock front to back. So really stretching out the bottom of your right foot, feeling this stretch through your heel, the arch, the calf. And then keeping the foot down, come back to neutral, draw the belly in and up, left hand reaches towards the front of the room. And if you're comfortable, you can lift your right leg. All 5 toes of your back foot pointed down, especially the pinky. Lift your inner thigh. Relax your neck. Relax the shoulders. Relax your jaw. Take a deep, full breath in. And then as you exhale, let's let the left hand come down. Right foot comes down behind you. Pivot your left foot to the left. Roll to the arch of your right foot. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. You can stay here. You can lift your right leg. You can put your left ankle in front of your right ankle. You can reach your arm overhead towards the front of your mat. Try to draw the belly in. Feel strong. Shoulders are still relaxed. Able to breathe with ease. Hips are lifted. Take a full breath in as you reach your arm up, and then exhale. Let's bring the right hand down, hands and knees. Sit back onto your heels. We'll take the hands, interlace them behind you, reach the knuckles down as you open up through the chest, and then we're going to hinge forward. Let your forehead come down. You can have your hands reaching back. You can relax them and let them rest on your low back if you need to. Or we can inhale, lift the hips a little bit, roll to not the top of your head, but about halfway between your forehead and the top of your head, and then come back down. We're gonna sway to the right a little bit, lift up and come down. So you're just kind of massaging your head over to the left. So you're not going all the way to the center of your head. We want to stay towards the front. So we're going to go to the middle, to the right. Hips are lifting up and then down. Just little movements. And then to the left. And then to the center. If you want to release the hands and just have them on the floor next to you, you can. To the right. To the left. Just giving your head a little massage here. And then back to center. And then let's just sink the hips down and let the tops of your hands rest by your feet. Roll left to right. Roll your forehead left to right. Really good for tension headaches here. Migraines. Whatever you might be feeling through the head. Sometimes I feel like we have so much going on in our brain, in our thoughts, in our mind, that it's no wonder that we all don't walk around with a splitting headache. It's just a lot going on, a lot to process. So take a moment to feel grounded down in the center of the forehead. Take one more full breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to make our way back onto hands and knees. We'll take 3 breaths together, curling the toes under. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. As you exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, drop the belly and lift. Exhale, tuck and round. One more time, just like that. Inhale, drop the belly and lift. And exhale, tuck and round. Let the weight of the head relax the neck. So come back to neutral. Left foot goes back, toes are on the floor, and just a gentle rock front to back, rolling out through the toes, stretching the bottom of the foot. And then we'll come back to center. Belly draws in. The right hand will reach towards the front of the room. Relax both shoulders. And then we'll lift the left leg. All 5 toes pointed down, especially the pinky. Feel some strength in the inner thigh. Able to breathe with ease here. Take a nice, strong, full breath in. and let that breath completely out. Let's take the right hand back down to the floor. Left toes find the floor behind you. Pivot your right foot to the right and roll to the arch of your left foot. Reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. You can stay right here. This is perfect. You can lift the left leg if you want to. You can try side plank if you'd like. Right ankle crosses in front. Lift the hips. Your top arm can reach where your upper arm is by your ear if you want to. Feel your shoulders away from the ears. Hips lifted. Able to breathe with relative ease. Take one more full breath in as you reach the arm straight up, and then exhale, bring the arm down. Both knees come down, knees come together, tops of the feet are down, and then just sink down. So your belly is resting on top of your thighs, the forehead comes down. Here we're gonna interlace your hands, rest them at the back of your head, but open up your elbows to the side. So maybe your elbows are touching the edges of your mat. Let your hands just support your head. Your thumbs are on your neck. So the eyes are closed. Bring your inner awareness to the space that is touching the mat at your forehead. Let your hands be supporting your head. Feel the rise and fall of your back and your belly as you breathe. Elbows can reach a little further out to the side, shoulders peel down. Maybe even giving your head a little hug with your hands. Pressing in gently with the palms. Pressing your thumbs gently where they land on the neck. Full, easy, deep breaths here. Take one more full breath in. And then as you exhale, relax the hands back down. Let your head just float up. We're going to come up so that you're sitting on your shins. Let your head feel light on top of your shoulders. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. Let the eyes be closed. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot forward, up between the hands, curl the left toes under, and come right into a low lunge pose. So your feet are hip-width apart. Your hands are framing your front foot. Feel free to use blocks underneath your hands. Feel super strong in the legs here. We're going to take the left hand, plant it down on the floor. Right hand is going to come to the outside of your right hip. You're going to turn your belly, rib cage, and chest to the right as you pull your right hip in. Inner thighs reaching towards each other, and then take your right hand up towards the ceiling. Pause here, sink low in your right hip, lift your left thigh towards the ceiling. Feel really strong here. If this is straining on the neck to look up, then just look down. See what feels better for your head and neck. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, the right hand comes down to the inside of your right foot. Drop the left knee, drop the back of your left foot. Let it come onto the floor. Turn your right toes to 2 o'clock, roll to the pinky side of your right foot. Relax your head and neck here. So you can let the head hang, you can turn it left to right, you can sway your hips left to right. If you want to come down lower, you can come down onto forearms, relaxing the head, let it hang heavy, relax the neck. We're getting deep into your left hip flexor and your right hip joint. So breathe deeply here. Let your head hang heavy. Relax the neck, relax the jaw. Okay, so we're gonna transition that right foot back. If you're on your forearms, you're just gonna slide your right foot back so that you're on your knees. If you're on your hands, same thing. Slide your right foot back so you're on your hands and your knees and your shins, but then lower down onto forearms. We're gonna curl the toes under and lift the knees. Relax your head and neck. You can keep it neutral or just let it hang down. Belly draws in, lengthening through the legs, creating space between the shoulders and the shoulder blades, and drawing your belly in and up, nice and strong. Try to relax through the neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop the knees, walk the hands and forearms back. Let the tops of your hands rest by your feet, forehead down. Sway left to right. Really release the head and neck here. Rolling from one side of the forehead to the other. And then we'll come back to center. Back up onto hands and knees. Left foot steps forward. Curl the right toes under. Low lunge. So your left knee is over your left ankle. Your feet are hip width apart. Thighs are strong. Hands can be on blocks. The right hand is going to stay where it is. Your left hand is going to come onto your left thigh to remind it to draw in as you turn your belly, rib cage and chest to the left and reach the left hand up. So try to keep the left knee tracking right over the left ankle. It's not swaying open, it's forward. Try to, if your right knee is sagging down, try to lift it up. Breathe deeply here. Your left inner thigh is drawing into your right inner thigh, and your right back of the thigh is reaching towards the ceiling. If your neck feels strained at all, you can look down. Nice, full, easy breaths. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out of the mouth. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Drop the right knee. Top of the right foot relaxes. Turn your left toes to 10 o'clock and roll to the pinky side. You can sway left to right. You can stay on your hands. You can come down onto forearms. Try to relax the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Try to relax through your hips. Be able to breathe as you release tightness in that left hip joint. It's super deep, and your right hip flexor. Relax through the shoulders and the neck. Breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth. We're going to transition by sliding that left foot back. So you're on your knees and your shins. You're either on your hands or you're on your forearms. You're going to lower down onto your forearms. Curl the toes under and lift. If you need to keep the knees down, then press your tops of the feet down as well. Breathing deeply here. Create space between the shoulder blades. Shoulders are away from the ears. Head and neck is relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, drop the knees. Walk your hands back to your knees. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees, come onto your feet. Bend your knees so your belly is rested on your thighs. Let your hands hang down. We're going to step on our hands so that your feet are stepping on your palms. Toes are at your wrist crease. Let your head completely hang. And then pull up, starting with the hips. And then feel the mid-back pulling up and the space between your shoulder blades pulls up. Breathe deeply. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Really good to let the oxygenated blood flow to the head, nourishing the cells in the brain. Deep breath in, and then a full breath out. Soften the knees. Let's take your hands out. We're going to heel toe your feet wide. If you're not on something slippery, your feet can go off of your mat. If your feet are sliding like mine are, then you can either keep them mat width apart, or you can turn sideways and let your feet go wider. So just see what works for you. Again, paying attention to the neck and head here. We're just going to move with the breath. As you inhale, left hand is going to reach all the way up as you turn your head to the left. Exhale down. Inhale right, twist, exhale down. Move with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. This is called the windmill. So just think about we're creating some energy here. Just flowing with the breath. Keeping the mind focused on your practice right here, right now. Your inhale brings you up. The exhale comes down. One more time each side. Inhaling to twist and turn. Exhale down. Inhale, twist and turn. Exhale down. We're going to heel toe the feet together. You can turn so that you're facing the long way of your mat, and then just lower down onto your knees. We'll send the feet to one side. Come down onto your hip. Send your feet to the front. And make your way down onto your back. Again, if you have something to place under your head and neck, I suggest you do that. Pausing here for a moment, just like you did at the beginning of the practice. Checking in. Relaxing the face. Relaxing the jaw. Letting the back of the head feel supported by whatever you have underneath your head. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders. And then feel the rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe. slide your heels into your seat, towards your seat. Palms are going to come down by your sides. And we're just going to take a few moving breaths here. As you inhale, tops of the hands reach up and back, hips lift. As you exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Let the back of the head stay heavy on the floor as you inhale. Chest lifts up towards the chin. And exhale, just float back down. Feel like you're going one vertebrae at a time to touch the floor. Inhale, just float up. And exhale, float down. We'll take 3 more just like that, moving with your breath. Let the eyes be closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Let the hips just float up. And then gently come down. The bottom of your next exhale, just pause. We'll gently hug the knees into the chest. Knees are going to go wide. You can stay here, or if you can come into happy baby, you'll reach for your ankles or the outsides of your feet. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Hips releasing any last bit of tightness or tension. Maybe you sway left to right. Feeling grounded in the back. Relax through the shoulders. Take one more full breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll release. And we'll make our way into Shavasana. So final relaxation pose. Be warm. So if you have a sweatshirt or a blanket, feel free to use that. Be supported. So any props you might need to be supported. Let your palms face up. Let the eyes be closed. And let your breath just flow with ease. Taking a moment here to check in. Notice your thoughts. Notice your feelings. And then just breathe with ease. Taking in the positive energy we've created together and letting go of stress and tension. Finding a softness and a lightness with the body. slowly allow your breath to get a little bit deeper. Begin to bring some small movements into the hands and feet. And then taking your time, we'll slowly and gently transition out of Shavasana and come into a comfortable seat. And then once seated, just let the eyes be closed. Let your shoulders be over your hips. Let the spine feel tall. And see if you can feel a lightness around your head as the crown of the head floats a little bit more up. Tailbone grounds a little bit more down. We'll take the right hand over the heart, the left hand over the right hand. Remember that we are all connected. Not only are we here with each other, but we're here for each other. Let's take the palms together in front of your heart center to honor yourself and honor your practice and honor each other. Namaste.